Oh! What the?
You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been forever, at least it feels like forever, and don't mind my hair, it's freaking all over the place. But we have not posted in like a month, which I apologize to all of you guys that expect daily videos. It's just been crazy. Like I said in the last video, I got transferred at work and all sorts of stuff been going on, and we're finally getting back into the groove of things. But we had a very scary situation happen this morning. Now, I want you guys to comment if this has ever happened to you or happened to anybody that you know, because I've heard of it. I never thought it would ever happen to me. So I was driving to work this morning, and it was dark out, obviously, and you know, I was cruising on the highway, and then all of a sudden I saw my hood pop up, and I was like, oh shit. Well, little did I know that the latch yesterday, and it didn't really go through my head when I jumped the GTI yesterday, because we are getting rid of the GTI. When I jumped the GTI yesterday and I went to go close the hood, it didn't close right, but then I pushed it down and I thought it latched properly. Well, joke's on me, it did not properly latch. I was driving and it popped up this morning, and I quickly slammed on the brakes. I was like, what the hell? I'm just so happy that it didn't go through the windshield, because honestly, that probably would have ticked me off more than anything. But then again, those of you guys that have been following the channel for a while and know about the Subi, you know, there is some scratches on the A-pillar because of the windshield wipers not working right, and they actually went on the A-pillar and scratched it. So had that flipped up like that, I would have just said that the damage to that and just paid the deductible and then got an insurance claim. Not that that would be fraud or anything. I mean, I don't know if you guys can really see, but it's definitely not lined up on the freaking body panels. And you can, if I can stand, sit here and record steady, you'll be able to see it flopping around and just moving. Now, I did stop at Home Depot from going to one location to another for work. And I just put a zip tie around the little ring that goes around there and freaking zip tied it to the body panel. So hopefully the zip tie will hold, you know, the rest of the remainder of this drive home. But it is like a 45-minute drive. So it just kind of freaks me out. I'm just kind of waiting for this thing to flop up. It's really scary, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Anyway, for those of you guys stopping in on the channel for the first time, I'm Matt, or Snussycopen, whatever you guys want to call me. If you do not already follow me on Instagram, it is at Snussycopen on Instagram. And, you know, I post a lot of random things on here, vehicle related, outdoor related, chewing tobacco, dip related, all sorts of stuff. You know, I have, obviously, this Subaru WRX that I'm in right now, freaking stuttering, what the hell. I have this Subaru WRX, I have an LB7 Duramax, 2 Camaros at home, and it's freaking snowing right now. What the tits? I don't know if you can see, but it is starting to freaking snow. I didn't even know they were calling for snow today. What the piss? On top of having the Subaru WRX, the LB7 Duramax, the 2 Camaros right now, we do have the GTI, the Mark IV GTI, which is a Stage 2 Plus, and there's a cop up here. I should probably not be recording. Shit'll buff out, they'll be alright. Anyway, the GTI is going. I really don't have a use for it. I've contemplated getting rid of the Subi. So guys, drop comments down below if you guys would want to see me get rid of the Subi. I've kind of teetered back and forth with what I would want to get aside of the Subi, you know, to kind of replace it. Obviously, I want it to be all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, whether it's a truck, an SUV, something like that. Camera, my fiance, she does drive the Duramax as a daily, and I drive the Subi as a daily, so I can't just kind of not have a vehicle. But I've also teetered the idea of getting another vehicle plus a motorcycle. So drop comments down below if you guys would like to see a different vehicle and a motorcycle on the channel. Oh, look at this! No! They got her gone! Kind of like an update on everything, I did get a pretty good piece, you know, for the Duramax that's coming. It might not mean a lot to you guys, but trust me, it's very much needed. It's actually at my house right now. We will be doing an install video for that. I'm not going to give away what it is just yet, but there will be a video upcoming soon of it. I don't really want to say it's a mod, but it's definitely something for the Duramax. So the Duramax is going to start getting underway now. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, put like a 6-inch lift on it, you know, immediately. I'm like, okay, one, I have a baby. She's 2 months old. So I had the Recaro seat in the back of this, and then camera, since she dailies the Duramax, I don't want it to be too much of a hassle for her to get Kinsley in and out of the vehicle. So I think for right now, as much as some of you guys might hate this, I think for right now what we're going to do is we're going to put a leveling kit on the Duramax just to give it a little bit of height so we can fit a little bit bigger wheels on it. But that is one of the other big things that are going to be coming soon, is a wheel setup. One big thing also to keep in mind, guys, we are still doing the giveaway at 1,500 subs. I will be giving away 2 gift cards. So if you guys are subscribed to the channel, you are automatically entered. If this is your first time obviously watching a video on my channel, subscribe. It's not going to hurt anything, and plus you're entered into winning a gift card. You know, that is, it's pretty simple. All you got to be is subscribe to the channel. Obviously you guys can help out by, you know, telling your friends. I think we're at like 1,300, almost 1,350 right now, so we're not too far off, but it is a little bit of time. I kind of screwed myself over by not posting, because when I was posting continuously, that's when, you know, I started gaining subscribers. And no, I wasn't gaining at a substantial rate, but I was still getting, you know, a decent amount of subscribers. I mean, we did get like 1,300 just in the first year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for a brand new channel, you know, coming in 2017 and now we're in the beginning of 2018, I thought that was pretty good for the first year. You know, obviously our goal here is to continue to grow, and we continue to give you guys content. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I apologize for not posting over the past, you know, month or so. It's just been a lot going on, a lot of different odds and ends that needed to be done. And like I said, the whole change at work, I went from working this way to now I work everywhere. So it's like my days, I never know if I'm going to get done at the same time. I mean, when I was located where I was, you know, a month ago, I knew what time I was getting off. It was really nice because my days were set in stone. Now it's like I still work Monday through Friday, but my times where I get off can vary so much. So it's like there's so many little things that, like, let's say you start work at 5 o'clock in the morning and then you only get done at 6 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. You don't really want to do anything else the rest of the night, which I feel bad for you guys because you guys like watching the content. But in the same token, it's like, oh man, you get home, you're like, I just want to play some Fortnite, eat dinner, and go to bed. You know, that's kind of how it's been over the past month. And I know a lot of you guys did add me on Xbox to play Fortnite, and I will be getting on soon, and I will be adding some of you guys back, and then we can play some squads or duos and stuff like that. So if you guys would want to see some Fortnite videos too, I need you guys to comment down below if you guys would want to see some of that stuff. I would not say that I'm good at all. I have only won in duos. I have not won in solo yet. So, you know, I'm not the greatest player. I'm still learning, but I'm all for playing with some of you guys. Some of you guys play often, and some of you guys can be really good, so I'm all for that. As we get closer to home, I'm just gonna show you guys briefly what happened to the latch on the Subi. Like I said, I don't think it's as big of a deal as what it might have been. I mean, I'm almost home now, and it did not flip up, so that's a huge plus. I think what happened was when I closed the hood yesterday, I might have just slammed it the wrong way, shut it the wrong way, and it had bent a little bit on the inside, and it's just not wanting to latch and stay locked because it's hard to explain, and I'll show you guys. Like, if you put it down, it's almost like it gets to that point where it grabs, but then you got to push it down to lock it, but then it doesn't stay locked. So like if I hit a bump, it just pops right back up, but it's still grabbing. I was just kind of freaked out to kind of, okay, if this thing flies back, that'll really suck. The subscribers that have been here from the start know what that is. The RPG, and we will be doing most likely the Duramax part install in the RPG, so we will get down to the RPG and start incorporating the garage again. For those of you that don't know what the RPG is, it's the Redneck Performance Garage. Alright, so I apologize if there's any type of wind noise, but as you can see, just on the drive home, it popped back up again, hit a bump, and it went back down. So this is what I'm saying, the latch inside here, if you push down on it, it looks like it stays locked. See, that didn't even go down, but it pops right back up. So slam it down, it appears like everything is all good to go, right? And then all of a sudden you just hit one bump and boom, it just pops back up. So in the meantime, it's just zip tied together for right now. All right guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Till the next one, see ya.